birthday month, so I thought why not hop on and do a little bit of questions about myself so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. So let's get started. So I've written the questions down on my laptop, so that's why you might see me looking down, reading out the questions. So, excuse my voice, I'm a rundown again. Bloody hell, I was sick like 2 weeks ago, and then I got better, and now I'm bloody sick again. I'm fine, but it's just sinusy and just, yeah, so annoying, but that's fine. I'm not going to let it bring me down because it is my birthday this week coming, Friday the 7th of August. I'm going to be 27. Yeah, so the first question is, what is your star sign? So I am a Leo. I'm a Leo the lion, which quite suits me for my friends that know me, Leo. I'm definitely a Leo. I'm quite bubbly, outgoing, crazy in a good way. Oh, little Maisie's come to say hello. You gonna say hello, darling? Say hello to camera. Say hello. Leave a comment down below and let me know what star sign you are. I know that I am compatible with Aries, which my husband is an Aries, and I get on really well with Pisces, and a couple of my friends are Pisces. So let me know down in the comments below what star sign you guys are. Next question is, what did you want to be when you got older? So I feel like this is a lot of little girls' dreams, but I always dreamed of being a hairdresser. So I always wanted to be a hairdresser or a school teacher. I always used to play schools when I was a little girl. Yeah, when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a hairdresser or a school teacher, which neither of those am I now. Next question is, what is your favourite TV series? Now, I got so obsessed with Vampire Diaries. I don't really watch much TV, and I kind of find it hard to get into things, but Vampire Diaries, hands down, that has to be my favourite TV series. I was sobbing my heart out in 2 of those scenes that I watched, so Vampire Diaries would be my favourite. Next question is, what is your biggest fear? I hate spiders. Like, I have the biggest phobia of a spider. Like, not too long ago, me and my husband were he was driving, and I was in the front seat, and there was a spider crawling up my leg, and I'm not kidding you, I screamed so loud, like, not good, I didn't mean to, but oh my gosh, freaking out. And Zaria, my niece, she was in the back just cracking up laughing, because she was just like, because she's not a fan of spiders either, but she found it funny that I was freaking out, and I was like crunched over to Kate, I'm like, oh my gosh. But I do not like spiders. I've got some horrid stories about spiders, so I ain't a fan of spiders. I'm not too keen on heights as well. I remember me and Kate and my husband, we went flying last year down to Invercargill, and my palms were sweating. Yeah, so I'm not really keen on heights. I like flying, but I don't. So, but yeah, spiders take the lead for that one. I do not like spiders. Right, the next question is, what is your favourite drink? Depends if we're talking alcoholic or we're talking non-alcoholic. But alcoholic, I really like a gin. Now, I like lemon, lime and bitters with gin. So good. But if I was to have non-alcoholic, I usually go for lemon, lime and bitters. Or I'll go for a Coke Zero. But yeah, favourite drink, really hard. But I am a coffee drinker, so coffee, caffeinated. I love lattes, cappuccinos, anything that has coffee in it, that's my jam. But yeah, so my favourite drinks, I've probably got a few, depending what the mood I'm in for, but yeah. Next question is, what is your relationship status? So I am married. My husband's Caden. Got married in February this year, the 7th of February 2020. So I can't believe it was almost 6 months ago that we got married. It's absolutely insane. The time's actually just gone so fast. I'm just like, where has the time gone? So yeah, I just wish I could redo the day again. It was beautiful. So exhausting, but yeah, so good. Next question is, are you named after anyone? No, not that I know of. I know that my name was picked because my mum actually was originally going to call me Crystal, but she was at preschool picking up my brother and she heard someone say Kristen. So that's where my name comes from. And my middle name actually comes from my mum's best friend who actually passed away when she was 16. So that's where my middle name comes from. So KristenLouise. So yeah, I feel like my name's become a lot more popular. Usually you see a lot of Kirstens, but Kristen has become very popular, I've noticed, as I've got older. Same with my birthday. I feel like as I've got older, so many people's birthdays are in August. It's insane. But yes. Next question is, do you want kids? Yes, we want to have kids. We want to get a house first. We really want to buy a house, so that's our next goal. But yeah, we definitely want kids. We've got my husband's niece in our care. She's been with us for about 1.5 years now. She's 7. She's a wee sweetheart, so she keeps me on my toes. She's a good wee kid. But no, we definitely want to start a family. We just, yeah, really want to get a house first. So once we've done that, we'll definitely have some fun. Where were you born? I was born in Christchurch, New Zealand. That's where I'm living at the moment, Christchurch. I was born here 27 years ago almost, so yeah. Do you have any pets? Yes, we have pets. We have 4 cats. I love cats. I'm a crazy cat lady. So any of my followers that are crazy cat people, let me know down below, because I love to see kitty pictures. So if you do want to send through your cat pictures, here's my Facebook and Instagram to search my name. So yeah, I would love to have more, but we're renting at the moment. So it was a push with the number that we've got now. Hey Maisie, she's wondering what I'm doing. Baba, you gonna come and say hello? Come on. She's like, what are you doing, Mum? Next question is, who are your favourite YouTubers? So my first favourite YouTuber would have to be Amber Shoal. I love her DIYs. Oh, hello, Baba. Are you gonna come say hello? I'd have to say Amber Shoal. Yeah, she's very bubbly, outgoing, and extra. No, you can't sit on my laptop, darling. She's on my laptop. No. Sit next to me. Amber Shoal, definitely. Who else would be my favourite? Oh, Lauren Gerlardo. I think that's how you say her name. Sorry if I said her name wrong, but I really love watching her. I think she's very cool. I love people that are real bubbly and outgoing, and yeah, so they would be my 2 favourite YouTubers that I do watch quite a lot. There's a couple of other YouTubers, but I'd say Amber Shoal. If you haven't checked her out, I'll link her down below in the description bar because she's very cool. Next question is, what is your favourite colour? So I've got 2 favourite colours, but the top would have to be pink. I love pink. Pink is my favourite colour. I do like lilac, the purpley colour, but pink is my favourite colour. And if we can say sparkles and glitter, that's a favourite colour of mine too. So I love that. So yes. What is your favourite season? Now, I used to love summer because I used to love the hot, going to the beach, enjoying the sunshine. But as I've got a little bit older, I really love autumn. I think it's so beautiful seeing the trees go golden, and I just feel like it's not too hot and it's not too cold. It's just the in-between that's just perfect. So if I could stay in any season, it would definitely be autumn. I just think it's such a pretty time of the year. Next question is, do you have any tattoos? Yes, I have 3 tattoos. I've got one on my wrist, which is a wee dove. I don't know if you guys can see. I have a quote on my shoulder, and I've got a tattoo on my lower back that I'm not a fan of. So I would eventually like to get it covered. I've got a couple of ideas that I want to get, but it's just the pain game that I'm not a fan of. But that's alright. I do want to get some more tattoos though. I'm a fan of tats. What are your nicknames? So I wouldn't say I really have too many nicknames. People don't really nickname me much, but I do. My mum calls me Kitty Cat, so Kitty. So Mum's little kitty cat. And my husband, I say I've probably got more pet names for him than he's got for me. How old are you? I'm 26. Woo! Which I'm going to be 27 soon. Well, in a couple of days. By the time I put this up, it'll be a couple of days. So 27. So that's why I'm doing 27 questions. What is your favourite food? Now, if we're talking takeaways, I love pizza. I love some pizza. But if we're talking a home meal, I love tacos. Tacos. I'm a taco. Fill me up with some tacos. Oh. And Pepe's do a really good pineapple salsa type thing, which the one that we go to all the times recently shut down. So I'm no, I love my tacos, and their pineapple salsa is the best. So I'm so sad about that, and I try to make it at home, but it's just not the same. It's good, but it's just not, I don't know what they do. So if you worked at Pepe's, please leave in the comments what the ingredients that you use, because honestly, delish. Right, the next question is, do you have any siblings? Yes, I have an older brother. He's turning 30 at the end of this year. So yeah, so that was just me and my brother. Have you ever broken a bone? Yes. I actually recently had surgery on my kneecap. I ended up, must have been year 5. So this is going way back to the early 2000s. I ended up doing high jump, and I basically shattered and broke my kneecap. And it's just never really healed properly. So last year in October, I had to get knee surgery. So I was out of work for 2 months. Basically had to learn how to walk again, but Still on the recovery, but I'm getting better, so that's the main thing. So yes, it's the only bone I've broken. So, what is your pet peeve? This is a good one. Now, depending what we're talking, but a pet peeve that I have is rudeness. Like, Maisie, what are you doing? She's like going psycho. What are you doing, baby? Yeah, it's rudeness. I hate when you like go to greet someone or say hi or just they blatantly ignore you or they'll completely avoid the question that you've just asked. Rudeness I can't stand. When we were living up in Nelson, we lived with a couple of boys and they used to shave and leave their shaving hairs all around the basin. Luckily, Caden doesn't do that because it's repulsive. I'm like, I don't want to go brush my teeth and see shaving hairs all on the bowl. But other than that, like, I don't really have, like, many pet peeves. That would probably be about it. So, next question is, what is your favourite movie that you could watch over and over again? Definitely The Lion King. Like, Lion King is like my favourite childhood like movie. But over and over again, The Notebook. I reckon The Notebook. There's a few movies, it's hard. Oh, maybe Mean Girls. Nah, Mean Girls. Hands down, Mean Girls. I reckon Mean Girls, I could definitely watch that over and over again. Like, I could quote the movie. Like, it's just not a movie that's never going to get old for me. I love Mean Girls. It's so extra. I don't know. It's cool. So, yeah, Mean Girls. I think it's cool. First concert. So my first ever concert would have been about 3 years ago, I think. Maybe a bit longer. Me and my old friend actually went and watched Ellie Goulding live, which was so cool. And her voice is beautiful. Like, it literally sounds the same as what it does in the studio. Like, her voice is amazing. Super nice too. Like, obviously I haven't met her person to person, but at the concert she was really cool. So that was so awesome to go and watch her live. What is your favourite scent? So if we're talking about candles, I really love coconut or vanilla. Anything sweet and like fragrancy. But I do tend to like things that are a bit more like, you know, you can get like lime and coconut. You can get things that are mixed, which I quite like. But if I had to choose a scent, I reckon vanilla or coconut. Like, yum, delish. I actually got given a candle ages ago that was like creme brulee. And oh my gosh, so good. What is your favourite clothing store? I would have to say Just Jeans. I'm into floral. Like, I love anything floral. So Just Jeans would definitely be my go-to. I actually banned myself from going in there because every time I go in there, I always spend. And it's like, but it's so good. Like, we've got a dress mart down at the road from us and everything's like clearance. So it's like, oh my gosh, like a dress that's usually like $80 is down to $10. So I'm like, how can I say no to that? So I'm like, oh well, $10 or $15. That are usually like $100. I'm like, that's my jam. So I would just say Just Jeans. Just Jeans is pretty cool. If you're in New Zealand, Just Jeans. Like, anyone else would probably agree Just Jeans is pretty good. What's your favourite quote? Now, I got a couple of favourite quotes. But when I started YouTube, my mum actually gave me one quote that's just like stuck with me. Obviously, I've only recently started YouTube, but it's like my new favourite quote. And it's like, I always say it to myself now. It's never despise a day of new beginnings. Which is true, you know, never despise a day of new beginnings, you know, because obviously I'm new to YouTube. It's like a new journey for me. And yeah, it's just kind of special because, you know, mum is the one that kind of, you know, popped it into my head. I've got a few favourite quotes. The quote that I've got on my back is, say, don't judge me because I sin differently. That's another one of my favourite quotes that I like to stand with. So, yeah. Next question is, we're up to question 26, I think. What is your dream job? This is a good one because I suppose there's a few things like a dream job. I suppose realistically a dream job for me would be, I actually studied a couple of years ago doing nails. So my dream would be to have my own salon doing like beauty inspired things like spray tanning, eyelash extensions, nails obviously, and you know, the waxing and all the girly stuff. But I always wanted to like pursue, you know, singing and acting. That was a real passion of mine. But yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens, but yeah. So my last question, number 27, is what inspired you to start a YouTube channel? So I suppose I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I suppose it was just, getting over the fear and watching other YouTube as well. I'm like, if they can do it, like so can I. So that's why I thought, why not? So I started. So if you are looking at wanting to start a YouTube channel, just do it. Like, don't let anything hold you back. Just do it. Like, you got to start somewhere. And I really enjoy it. Like, it's an extra hobby. And with COVID, there's been a lot more spare time. And ever since we finished, not finished, but after we got married, I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got all this spare time. I'm like, I can start a YouTube. Like, just do it. So do it if you want to do it. So that is 27 questions about me. I hope you enjoyed this little video. Getting to know me. If your birthday is coming up in August, happy birthday. Stay classy, stay fancy, stay beautiful, stay gorgeous. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, getting to know me. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos in future. Can't get my words out. Until next time, my lovelies. Bye!